delays happening. You know, after we made the first World Series, the next year we had 6 or 7 guys on the All-Star team. The next year it was 4 Gold Gloves and Silver Sluggers and all that stuff. So I think it's just really unique, and it's such an awesome situation on how we went from, you know, achieving and accomplishing what we did as a team, and then, you know, the individual stuff started to take notice after all that stuff was accomplished.
Esky, you're up.
You know, for me, the most important in here, like Mood say, when the world champion, that's every player in the major league, they want to be for 1 point. The point is, like, be a world champion, and this team, you know, we played together for like 7 years, and when I'm coming here, I say got a new team, new faces. I'm being Milwaukee for a year and a half. I played with Lorenzo Cain low end in 2005, like 12 years ago. I know it's my brother in here, and I'm happy to be a part of the Kansas City Royals.
Yes, you have to talk.
Yeah, the 6 years here have been amazing. Like I said, just getting a chance to play with these guys and going to back-to-back World Series, and, you know, coming back the next year and winning one. You know, it was definitely tough, but we found a way to get it done, and it just shows the character and the fight in these group of guys. And like I said, I'll fight with these guys any day. And, you know, just personally for me, you know, my main goal this year was to make sure I stayed on the field as much as possible. And I did everything possible to make sure I was healthy, and I was out there grinding it out with the boys. So it was a lot of fun this year. Like I said, I couldn't ask for a better year from these guys.
And you're going to finish the year a 300 hitter. Congrats.
I'll take that too.
Todd?
Eric and Mike, especially on this, you guys were the first couple of first-round picks for Dayton, and it was down to 10 minutes before when you decided to sign. The Royals weren't what the Royals are now when you were drafted. What was that like when you first, you know, got drafted? You're like, this is the Royals, they lost 100 games or whatever. And just talk about what Dayton told you about what this could be with young players like you coming through the system.
I don't think as a kid I thought about you know, how the Royals were as a team. I just knew that they gave me an opportunity to come play Major League Baseball. They drafted me in Oz, and they gave me an opportunity to live my dream. And for that, I'm always going to be thankful to Dayton. But he said that we're going to be the group that turns this thing around, and he believed in it since day one, drafting me, drafting him, trading for those 2 guys, making all the right moves that we needed to make to get to where we wanted to be. And you know, he said it was going to take some time, and it did. I mean, you guys saw what happened. You know, we struggled for a while there early, and then we hit our stride pretty good. And, you know, got some big key pieces along the way, and it was just, you know, it all worked out the way it was supposed to work out, you know. And again, I couldn't be more proud to share that field with these guys. You know, those are memories I'm going to have for the rest of my life, is every day I got to run out on that field wearing this uniform, playing with these boys right here.
Oz?
I think for all of us that came up in the organization and throughout the minor league system, it's just kind of the way we were taught, and the game was taught about us. It was instilled in us that we were the group that was going to be the one to turn this city around and make baseball relevant again in Kansas City. And you know, when you're getting that confidence from up top, from your bosses, it just carries over and it spreads throughout the clubhouse, and the players just truly believe that you know, there wasn't anybody looking over our shoulder to come replace us. Dayton and Ned and all the guys just instilled that confidence that we would be the group, and we all truly believed in that. And it's just crazy to see how quick it's all happened.
Sam?
For Haas and Esky, I know no decisions are made right now, right? But can you walk us through like your plans for the off season? Do you have a spot you're going to go find and just kind of get away from things for a while? What are your plans the next month?
Just to go home and relax, especially after this weekend. You know, it's just it's change, and we don't know what's going to happen. And I think that's the thing for all of us. It's different. I don't want to say it's scary. It's just different because you know, I've just been used to showing up in the clubhouse and either seeing, you know, one of these guys' faces or Salvi or anybody that for the last 10 years of my life I've been coming in and playing this game with. So I think that was the whole thing about this weekend and these last couple games is we're all celebrating what we all accomplished here together because the reality of the situation is you know, we might not have the chance to all be together as a team. We don't know who's going to come back. We don't know if everyone's going to come back, if nobody's going to come back. But I think for all of us to just throw the uniform on one last time in front of these fans and show them how much appreciation we had for them throughout this whole entire ride, I think that's just the main goal and what the message was for this weekend.
Esky?
Right now, go to my house, spend time with my family, and I never been in this situation. I'm being free agent for the first time in my life, and just waiting to see what happens, if I come back or not. And after playing all game, I'm gonna take a rest, play with my son, and like I say, just waiting. I don't know where I'm going next year. I wanna be here. I can do nothing, just like the only thing I can do is waiting.
Deep?
This question is for Moose. Moose, the nature of the business is up and down. A couple years ago, you get sit down, you make some adjustments. How does it make you feel knowing that Dayton, that Ned always said, we're not giving up on Moose? They have that confidence. And now you come back and you break the home run record. How does it make you feel knowing that you have the confidence of the management and the fans here in Houston?
It makes me feel a lot of things. You know, to have that confidence that Dayton and Ned were always in my corner and always had my back when I was struggling, and you know, to keep putting me in the lineup every single day. You know, let me take my bruises out there and hitting off of major league pitching. You know, I learned a lot from that year when I got sent down. I learned how to deal with failure, which I was never very good at, and learned how to you know, go out there and have fun playing the game again. You know, when I got sent down, it was one of the better times I've had playing baseball, and I just got to come back up and enjoy my time with these guys. And you know, for Dayton to stick by my side, for Ned to keep putting me in the lineup, I couldn't thank him enough. And I figured the best way to do that is go out here and perform on the field. And you know, we all did that, and we've done that pretty good these last couple of years. And you know, our main goal has always been to win a World Series championship for the Kansas City Royals. And you know, me and him have been saying that since the first day we got here, and it's a dream come true to actually have that accomplishment. And you know, I couldn't say enough about how proud I am to be a Royal, and how proud I am to be drafted by Dayton and to be managed by Ned.
If Moose and Oz or anybody, just when you guys gathered together on the infield right there, when you came off together, what were kind of the emotions in that moment? Did you guys, was there anything said, or just kind of what was going through your mind as you guys kind of got to walk off together?
Lo, you look ready to talk.
I mean, you hear it, you talk about it all year long, or you know, season comes to the end, and we don't know where we're gonna be, but you know, it was. Got to a point where it was, you know, it was real, and you know, definitely emotions run through our bodies, and just, you know, just don't know what to expect. So, you know, not being able to maybe not play with these guys ever again, you know, that's definitely a possibility. But you know, things like that after being around this group for so long, you know, just don't want to get used to new faces, I guess. So, like I say, if it does happen, I'm definitely gonna miss these guys a whole lot, and like I say, we'll see what happens this off season, but just a wait and see type process right now.
Just for Moose and Haas, you guys seemed to hold it pretty together all day until the video came out at the end. Is that when it finally kind of shook you?
I had shades on all day for a reason. I was a wreck. I wasn't holding together at all. You know, when everybody came behind the mound and we all huddled up, I don't think anybody said anything. I think we just all hugged and kind of looked at each other and kind of realized that this might be the last time we get to be on the same field together, on the same team. Yeah, I was a wreck all day. after he hit his home run, I had tears in my eyes when I'm trying to hit, and I had no idea what was going on. It was unbelievable. That was one of the coolest moments I'd ever been a part of, was watching the fans of Kansas City give an ovation, and then kid going out there and hitting a home run. That was unbelievable. I couldn't believe that happened. I was so happy that I could be there to watch that.
Hos?
Just watching all the highlights and just seeing the growth and everybody individually, and just reflecting on the moments, you know, all the crazy highlights we had, the crazy comebacks, the playoff games, and you know, you kind of relive the moment in those, you know, minute, 2 minutes, however long it was. And for me, when you know, when Ace popped up there, it was extremely tough. But at the same time, it just made me think of how strong our relationship is, and you know, I'll never forget the day. It just seemed like everybody, middle of the off season, and everybody just stopped what they were doing in their family life, and it was just like we all just came together, whether it was phone calls and messages, and just our ability to reunite or unite as a family in such a tough time. It showed me, you know, that these guys are more than teammates, we're family. And for me to come into an organization like that, where that's preached from day one in the minor leagues, and to see it all play through, and just to see, you know, the true bond that we all have is something that, you know, nobody can ever take from us. And you know, I truly enjoyed playing with these guys for the past 10 years of my life, and not only that, but growing up with these guys as well.
Couple more, Todd.
I mean, we heard Esky, I've heard him say it a few times, he wants to be here, and I mean, these ceremonies and the things like this, press conference, it kind of feels like it's over. Do you guys feel like it's over and you won't all be here? Some of you will be here? You guys, would you like to stay here if it worked out?
I think that just going into this off season, we just don't know what's going to happen. So I think, I mean, obviously we'd all like to play baseball together. You know, the bonds that we formed are lifelong bonds, lifelong friendships. But going into this off season, we don't know what's ahead of us. You know, again, it's our first time doing this, so there's no telling what could happen. And you know, obviously, I'd love to be able to throw the ball to a Gold Glove first baseman every single day. I'd love to have a Gold Glove shortstop to my left every single day, making me look pretty good over there. So, and then looking out center field and seeing a Gold Glove center fielder, it'd be awesome to see that continue.
Okay, two more, Pete and Bob.
Whose idea was it to play trap queen when you guys came up?
Wasn't mine. I think it was Esky. He told me before the game he had special music for me today, so you know, bringing back some old memories, I guess.
For Eric and Mike, when about 10 years ago, did you guys ever realize you would be the face that turned this city around, not just baseball-wise, but everything-wise?
I think we both knew baseball-wise that we had a chance to be pretty special. I didn't think that we knew how much of a bond we'd have with this city. But just because I'm from California, he's from Florida, you know, and we just didn't know what to expect in the Midwest. You know, I'd never been in the Midwest before, and I'm really happy it all worked out the way it did, because the people out here are unbelievable. They've treated us like family as soon as we got here. I knew we had a chance of being something special on the field, but all those memories we have off the field with these fans and these people are unbelievable. It's something that we're gonna all cherish for the remainder of our lives. It's definitely something special we accomplished here.
Just it was awesome, because you know, when each guy went up for their first at bat and got the ovations we got, you know, I just looked at Dale, and that's what we talked about, is how special winning is. You know, no matter where any of us end up, we saw it with Kendrys, we saw it with Dyson this year, with Greg. You know, anytime we step back into this stadium, whether it's for this team or another team, you know, that ovation and that love that we're going to get from the fans will never go away. And I think that's something that we're all just extremely proud to be a part of.
On behalf of all of us,